Well, it depends. How do you want to do an intro?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Who the fuck are we?
Because we've got to start with something, because they constantly listen to going...
So our music will start, and then it'll be like us just explaining.
Our music, that theme song will start.
Theme song will start, finish, and then it'll be us explaining.
And you're going to put in that disclaimer?
Yeah, that whole thing.
That's the whole
that
thing.
whole
Intro.
thing. Yeah, I started cleaning it up more so everything's leaned
Sick.
up.
And then that stops, then hey, this is us.
This is us, and this is what we're doing. What are we doing?
Talking shit.
I
Talking
don't know how
shit.
I don't know how to do the intro, dude. I just don't know.
I don't know. I mean, okay, well, what are we? We are 3 dickheads from Melbourne.
Yeah.
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 Because you kind of got a part of it in the disclaimer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We are, what is it? Middle to lower class scum.
So then when it's us starting, like after the music, then it can just be like a more, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go, but.
Or we just put in our names like Nick. Yeah. Dim.
I haven't really listened
Johnny.
to episodes of podcasts.
Johnny.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, something, or just have our names, at least.
You know, I'm struggling to not call you Maximilian. I swear to God.
Kissing again.
You're fucked.
Dude, how do you drive? Like, when you drive and stuff?
It's like, dude, it's like, he lives down by the beach. It's like, yeah, we're going to get a Dandenong. No, not today. I had a tea. I had a green tea and 2 beers.
The following presentation does not represent Australian opinion or intellect. We do not speak for any religious order or ethnic minority. We are not political scientists or uni graduates. We're insignificant upper-lower class scum, comparing notes and airing grievances. It's just our opinion. Deal with it.
No way that GST will ever be part of our policy. Never ever. Never ever, it's dead.
If they don't like it, go back to where they're from.
It is a big idea.
We don't need them.
A new world order. By 1990, no Australian child will be living in poverty.
Yeah. What are we doing? I mean,
We're recording now?
yeah, fuck oath we are.
All right, well, Mr. Wright, kick it off. You're the right stuff.
The right stuff, man. It's. Go, man. Eddie freezes like a deer in the headlights.
Bad. So this is the That's Not Right podcast.
That's not right, or it's not right. Well, that's not right. What are
that-
we running? That's not right.
That's not right.
That's right. It's not right.
That's right, it's not right.
Yeah. No, look, man, there's not much to say, really. I mean, we're just 3 douchebags from Melbourne.
3 douchebags from Melbourne, Australia.
And
Saying what we think
that's it.
and don't really care.
No,
like-
that's it. I think,
You know, it's...
yeah, man, like, you know what it is, man? We're 3 pretty fucking average guys. Like, there's nothing really there's nothing spectacular or abnormal. We're just 3 fucking normal douches that work to eat. And watch sports and rag shit on everything because we can.
And we will.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't. Is there anything else to say?
Not much else to say.
Yeah, like, that's not right.
It's not right. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, hang on. You know what, man? Why'd you want to do this podcast? Like, why'd you approached me like 5-6 weeks ago and you said, hey, I got an idea. What was your motivation for it though?
Being a podcast listener. Totally frozen.
Nah, that's all right. Like, I'm just saying, like, because man, I'd never listened to podcasts.
no, same.
Never. I'd heard like a Bill Burke podcast because I was fishing around on YouTube for some new Bill Burr material like fucking a year ago or something. Like, that's it. That's all the exposure I'd had until you showed us. And even then, how much time did we spend looking at podcasts?
Fuck all. Like,
Half an hour.
Half an hour, if
So
that.
those hacks in the States were talking about colleges.
Yeah.
Yep.
You went to Burberry Park. Like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
State!
You know,
I go to state.
I go to state. Yeah, that's it. That's honestly it, man. Like, that was it.
Yeah.
And all we've done since then every week is just get together for like 3 hours and talk shit.
So we might as well record it and see how we go. Like,
There we go. That's it.
Why not?
That's it. It's not right. That's not right.
Duke leverage.
Yeah, Duke Leverage, man. That motherfucker is a beast. He speaks for us.
That's it.
And that was the thing. What did I say? Remember when we were trying to come up with the intro? I said that we don't speak for everyone, but we speak for anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you like this shit, if you share our opinion, cool. If you don't, you don't. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Jump on Twitter,
Yeah.
Facebook.
Twitter, Facey.
Yeah.
Get some
Yeah.
dick.
If you hate us, write to us. If you like us, write to us.
We'll get some dick pics on Instagram.
That's it.
Yeah.
We'll get
suspended. It's just accounts existed for 30 seconds. Yeah.
Well,
Can't
yeah.
resist getting a dick pic up at Duke Leverage. You know what I mean? Oh, it's tough.
Duke.
But that's it. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, enjoy.
I guess like and that was the thing. The thing that's going to follow this intro is basically the last hour and 20 minutes or whatever of us just trying to figure shit out.
Yep. Our
But yeah,
ramblings.
but keeping in mind, man, like you're the only one, like you, dude, you're the only one that's watched any of this shit, like listened to any of this shit. We haven't, and nothing's scripted. Like we just started rambling about bullshit.
It's just whatever we say is winging it.
Yeah, that's it.
Winging it.
I think that's it. Moral of the story
Yeah.
is just us talking shit.
And our names are...
Yes, our names. Our names.
Well, my name is Johnny.
Really?
My name,
I thought you were Bob, but anyway.
Bob. I swear to God, it was Bob.
my name's Johnny, and sitting to the right of me is...
Wait, hang on. Where's your right?
I'm right here. Oh, that's,
No, wait,
I've got
hang
my
on.
left-
Right. This is a round table, man.
That's not right.
That's not right. Yeah, my name's Demetrios. And I got Nick on my right. That is my right.
Yeah, that's your right.
You're right, and that's your right.
Yeah.
To
I'm
me.
Nick.
Aye. Yeah, no. So the following presentation.
That's it.
And,
It's as formal as we're ever going to get on this.
Yeah.
Seriously.
We've got the right stuff.
As long as, unless some other dickhead is sitting next to us and we have to, like, mind our manners, like, this is more or less it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is, and this is...
That's it.
That's it.
It's just not
That's
right.
it.
Too much shit happens and we have too much to say about nothing. So, yeah. And
Yeah.
that, man, that's all I can think of.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Enjoy, people. Enjoy.
Cool.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Duke Leverage out.
Everyone's up that movie. Fucking 40-Year-Old Virgin.
I love that movie.
40-year-old version.
Yeah. Sick.
You know when you grab a breast and it's like a bag of sand?
Who else was in 40-year-old virgin, man? Because, like, I saw
Steve
Rod.
Carell, Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd's in it.
You know those two Indian guys that were like working in the electronic shop?
Yeah.
One of them actually went to jail for stabbing his missus 25 times.
Are you
what?
fucking serious?
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
one?
Not the little guy, right? Not that little one, the taller
older
one.
dude.
Yeah.
It's the old Indian guy.
No, not that one. That's the cool guy.
Yeah.
Why was telling me to fucking go, man? Like that guy. The other taller guy that always stands next to him. I'll show you a picture.
Man, I seriously don't remember that movie.
Yeah,
like,
I'm full on. I just can't remember that.
it's one of like that came out when all those sort of movies were really big. Like, you know, like the Steve Carell and like who was the other cunt from not the American Pie movies? The what was he in?
Not Eugene. Not that Eugene guy. The old guy, the dad.
No,
American
not
Pie.
Eugene Levy. Like who was the guy that ended up? Who's the cunt that's in all the movies now, man? He's in
Paul Rudd.
No, not Paul Rudd. Because he's in it.
Yeah, he's in it.
Yeah, who are his mates? He's got his mates in that movie. Who are they? I've seriously fucking
Seth.
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen. That's
Yeah,
what I'm talking about. Yeah.
This guy, yeah.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
Oh, that dude.
He stabbed his missus like 40 times.
What a nut.
Fuck.
That's fucked. Has he done any other movies? We've completely spaced on that cunt. Like completely.
Yeah, no, he's. Let me go to the actual.
Kevin Hart's in that movie as well, isn't he?
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, he comes in, that little Jamaican dude, and he's like
Oh yeah.
trying to start to.
He wanted a discount
Yeah.
on his electrical equipment.
What?
There you go. Life imprisonment, attempted murder.
He's actually life imprisonment.
Yeah, he's gone. But next parole hearing 2020. Attempted murder conviction. She survived.
From how many stabs?
20. 23.
Jesus.
That is a tough bitch.
Man, that's tough.
Malil was arrested for attempted murder after stabbing his ex-girlfriend Kendra Bebby 23 times. As she got off the train.
Where was he stabbing her in the leg or something? Like
To
survive.
29 stabs in the
Nah,
leg.
Just in the kneecap.
This is what she copped, right? Cut to her chin, both lungs collapsed, and loss of about half of the blood in her body.
Oh my god.
Do you know how much blood is in the human body, man? Like
Dude.
some liters of water. Like stupid.
I love how he pleaded not guilty. And And then he changed it to guilty. Like, not guilty. Okay. That's.
What do you mean not guilty?
Yeah, he actually said not guilty.
On grounds of what? Like insanity?
Being a dickhead.
He was on the ice.
No,
It was on
seriously.
the show.
The ice
How,
did it.
how the hell do you plead not guilty to something like that?
On the show.
How would you think about getting off on like a charge like that?
You couldn't. It's not even normal. That's not normal.
Dude, like 20 odd times,
No,
stabbings, like your missus in the wherever.
Yeah. He stabbed her in the chest. Like, both lungs collapsed.
It's a going for the chest.
Yeah,
that's like kill. That's intent to kill.
Yeah, that's
How do you plead not guilty to that?
That's murder.
Where does he have the balls to plead not guilty to that?
I wasn't the 40-year-old virgin, all right?
I swear to God, I'd be in the court and the guy'd be like, yeah, how do you plead? Not guilty. What are you out of your mind?
What are you, nuts?
What are you nuts? Get out! Like classic, like standard scream from the back row, man. Like, yeah, this guy. Look at this guy's form. Like your missus is in hospital, man. She can't live. Like that's messed up, man. You know what? You know what actually pissed me off big time was that case that was on the other day. I think I brought it up. I brought it up with one of you guys. The dude that held his daughter like captive, like a sexual.
Oh,
torture
yeah.
there.
You're telling me.
Yeah, it
You're
wasn't
telling
me.
me.
It wasn't you?
No.
Man,
I
read
haven't
about
heard
it. I'm
it.
telling you, like, pull it up, someone. It was a dude, I think was he in NZ somewhere? I don't
It was
know.
in
I
New
think it was-
Zealand.
Yeah,
It was in
New
New Zealand.
Zealand. This is how they deal with sexual, like, terrorists. Dude, this guy did he did a fritzel. Like, remember the Austrian? Fritzel? Yeah, he did a fritzel. Had his daughter from, like, 8 years old or whatever, like, literally, like, tortured, raped her, like, all that sort of shit for, like, 20-odd years. Eventually, like, impregnated her. I think, like, she had a miscarriage or something. Guy's out. He did, like, 10 years.
That's fucked. That's fucked.
He did 10 years. The guy did like 10 years or something. Like, forget, like my facts might be off, man, 'cause I haven't researched his shit.
No,
but I'm
you're
telling
right.
you,
You're right. No,
I was
no.
reading it and I was at work and I was like, what the fuck? Are you joking? 10 years. Dude, if I don't fail to like put a bash statement in or something, man,
Yeah.
the feds will rock up to my door.
You don't pay your body corporate. Remember that?
Yeah, the body corporate.
Just you get the feds come bash down your door.
Dude, where is it? And you know what's fucked up, man? This is the fucked up part, right? Last night when I was talking to that mate of mine, yeah? I actually brought it up with her because I said, man, you've missed out on a lot. She hasn't been here for like a year. Okay, did you see this case about the thing? She said, nah. So I told her, okay, you know what's fucked? The conditions of this guy being released is like he has to wear a GPS anklet, right?
Right.
He's monitored. You know, he can't live anywhere near like primary schools and shit like that.
Yeah, it's like a couple 100 meters or whatever.
Yeah, whatever it is, right?
it's nothing.
Can't work with kids.
Walking distance.
Yeah, within walking distance.
Roll out
It's a
of
short
bed.
bus ride. It's a short bus ride.
I'm not going to my local primary school.
That's it,
Yeah.
right? That's it. Okay, man, do you know what that says to me? A, he's being monitored, right? That doesn't mean he's being monitored because he's not going to do anything, was allegedly not going to try anything shifty, right? That means he's got security 24/7.
Yeah.
That means people are watching him 24. Dude, I could collapse in my house and if I missed a phone call from him, he'd be like, yeah, fuck him. I'll go to the game without him.
I'll call him back, whatever.
Yeah, I'll call him back, maybe call him back, whatever. Dude, this guy has got like 24/7 security, monitoring. People are watching him. Like, this guy's safe. You know what I mean? 10 years. Fritzl has been condemned into like an asylum for the rest of his life.
He'll never get out.
He'll never get out. He'll never see the light of day.
He's finished.
Yeah.
Good
What
old
country
Fritz.
was this in?
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand, yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure it was New Zealand.
Yeah, he can go back and eat his fucking chubs in his garage
Dude,
with
10
his chili
years. I'm pretty sure it was like no more than 10 years or 8, like out in 8 or something. Like, again, like I've got to suss the facts out. But that's fucked. Dude,
There you go. I found the Kevin Hart thing.
what was that?
40-year-old virgin. Welcome to Smart Tech. How can I help you? And he
Oh, it
starts,
is Kevin
and he
Hart.
starts losing it. Wait a second.
Yeah, play it.
Before we do that, for a quick ad break.
Nothing beats surprise. What are you doing? My customer. It certainly is not. When I came upon her, she was unattended.
Yeah, that's my boy, nigga. We
No,
went
no,
the same
that's-
smart tech. You just got fucked up with him. Both of y'all niggas gonna get clapped up when I get back. Both of y'all niggas.
What did I do?
It don't fucking matter.
I love how Kevin Hart's like a foot tall.
Yeah.
Seriously, he's the smallest dude, man.
Oh, man. He's got nothing.
I saw him
got
on
nothing.
what was that? Was it MTV? No, it was not the MTV. It was like some shit like that, man. He came out and he had like a full security system.
Yeah.
Team behind him, like cops. He's just going out like Rick Ross and stuff in the crowd, man. Speaking of which, man, did you see like Rick Ross and all them, man? They got like all the jewelry and shit on. Like that is insane, man. Where the fuck? How money? Dude, we had to hustle like coins to like get this table.
They tried to jack us on mic stands, and we're like, "Oh, look, man!" Like,
Hey, I had a fucking point
$50,
about that, dude. I had a
yeah,
fuck
fucking
him,
oath.
fuck that clown, and fuck the dickhead in Oakley as well.
Jed. Fuck Jed.
Shit.
Fuck Jed.
No, man, because he was looking at me like I didn't have a point, right? Like, oh yeah, can this guy just go? Like, motherfucker, we just spent $580 in the year, man. Like seriously, and the dickhead in Oakley, he's like fucking half asleep, motherfucker. At least the cunts in Dandy had music going, man. Like, fuck. But man, oh yeah, we don't have it. We have it by Saturday. I don't want it on Saturday. Oh, I'll see you this one's $150 more.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, straight, son. Or you can go down 20 minutes down the road and buy another one.
Last resort, I can send you 10 minutes down the road.
Last.
Thanks, mate.
Look, I don't know if you really want to go down that way, but you know.
I mean,
And then
it's a whole 10 minutes.
yeah, no mic stands. But we were told, oh yeah, I don't think they have it either. Like,
No, you
come
had a
on.
point. You had a point.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck him and fuck them, man. I got no money.
Cunts. I'm not even going to spruik them on our program.
Nah, fuck them. Nah, what city? Town?
DJ City, Oakley. Fuck those guys. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. Nah, they didn't help me shit, man.
Aim high, Willis.
But I'll tell you, that dude, what was the guy's name? He said the guy's name as well, and I forgot it. I got to look at the original invoice that I got in my house.
Probably like Derek or something.
Dude, he was cool, but
Yeah.
he's always been there, man. He's good. Oh. Fuck it, thank God. I'm looking at that window and I'm thinking we need to cover it up at some point.
No, we will. We will. We'll go to Bunnings.
I'm petrified if it starts raining in here, man. Like that breeze. Can you hear the breeze?
And Bunnings, get your low prices.
Bunnings. Fuck Bunnings. You know what
No,
was
go to
really-
Masters.
I was Masters,
Fuck Masters.
man. He came with me to Masters. The other, what did we return? The shower head.
Shower head.
Did you get another one?
They gave me the money back. Outright.
Just straight away.
Straight away, no questions asked. But man, we walked in. Okay, look at this joint. It's fucking depressing, man.
Yeah, it's all the reject cutoffs. They're from Bunnings. Like people that didn't get a job from Bunnings went to Masters.
Oh yeah, that guy was there.
Yeah, that guy.
The Sandy Hooker dude.
Oh, with
Oh,
the hair.
Martin Bryant.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not Martin Bryant.
No,
Yeah. The guy
I
from
told you
Sandy
last
Hook.
time we were there in the aisle, he was just looking at Dim like with the eyes, man. He had death eyes, man. Like, I'm waiting for this guy to come back with like a sink pipe or something and just take us from the back, man. Just crack across the head.
No, he was out of his fucking gourd.
But it was
man.
all dark in there, like not
There's no
inviting
atmosphere.
at all.
There's no atmosphere.
No atmosphere. Just dark and just dingy and.
And when you ask them for help, they're like, "Oh God, like seriously, you gotta
No,
ask me for help?" Like, you work here,
they're
man.
fucked. Are they actually franchising them out? The Masters?
I'd say so.
Or
Like,
selling them off?
they'll sell them off. They'll stay open, but it'll be to individual owners. I'd say.
So what do you get? Like, what's in your control? You just have? Is it like a Macca's? Like you have the name?
I
and-
think Woolies would keep a percentage, as in they would be the franchisee, like just like a franchisee. You buy a franchise, but they have control over some kind of.
Wait a second. Well, what about stock and shit? Where would it come from?
It'd still be the same.
As in, you'd have to
It's
source
through
your
Woolies. No, it'd be through Woolies. Like they would provide you with your stock, but you'd be paying Woolies
own percentage of everything you sell.
Yeah.
What's the fuck?
franchise, like a franchise thing.
But it's not making any money as it is.
You'd be struggling, man.
No,
Yeah,
seriously.
you'd be struggling.
It's fucked. Meanwhile, man, every time I open, you know what fucking gets me, man? Every time I open the paper up, there's literally a new article that says how Aldi and Coles are fucking Woolies over. Their next move on how to fuck Woolies and Coles over. I swear to God, every time. There's one in the paper today. Coles' shifty move that's been done overseas, and this is going to end Woolies. I didn't actually read about what the thing was. I think it was something to do with like meals.
Do
or
they
some shit.
realize how much Woolies is worth? Like, do they realize this?
Yeah, but man, look, that's the thing. Every time I open the paper, it's all about Coles and Aldi banging Woolies in the ass over something else.
No, they'll never. Because,
reckon?
well, they don't look after their staff, do they? Woolies?
Coles?
No, Woolies.
No, well, no.
So they're saving money on that.
Yeah.
Like gift baskets and shit like that. Like, give me money. Who wants a fucking muffin? Like, why? Merry Christmas. Here's a hamper. Here's a muffin and a pack of peanuts.
pack of smokes.
Give me $100.
It was funny,
Give me-
man. Work
you know.
Coles last night, all right, with the boys and Chatty, and he bought a pack of smokes. Do you know how much a pack of smokes costs at Coles now?
Yes.
Do you know how much it costs? It's fucked. It's like $30.
Yeah.
$30 for a pack of smokes at Coles.
Yeah. Mate, I savor those cigarettes. I smoke right to the last bit.
The filters.
The smoking part of the filter.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but man, like, okay, think about this, right? Like, if they keep increasing the cost of smokes, yeah, what will that lead to? What will happen then? What will people
Robberies,
do?
mate. People will start breaking.
reckon robberies?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Look what happened at Noble Park, like a few weeks ago. They jumped that guy and he stabbed him. and took smokes and everything.
Be serious?
Yeah, man.
How did I miss this?
There'll be a lot of back of the truck stuff, a lot of black market stuff,
I was gonna say
a lot of tobacco, just tobacco.
Yeah. Do you ever know anyone that bought tobacco? Just
Yeah, I got a lot of the oldies back in the day.
I got a
Buy
couple of mates
tobacco.
that buy the pouches of
yeah,
tobacco.
they buy just bags of tobacco.
Yeah.
They dry it
I used
themselves
to.
and
I
shit.
used to.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did it cost you?
It works
then.
out cheaper
Like a lot cheaper, yeah.
because it's like 20-something bucks, but it lasts you like double the amount
Yeah.
that a packet would.
Yeah. $20, double the amount. Now we've got smokes up to 30. Is anyone going to stop smoking?
No.
More people
You
are gonna
might,
start buying.
wait a second. You might get 5% of the smoking population stop.
Like outright. Like, yeah, fuck it.
You know, it's not worth it. I only smoke here and there anyway.
But
so
you know what
there's
that's
no
like,
point.
man? That's like the booze. Remember when the booze prices for premixed liquor went up?
Yeah.
Remember like Jimmy in a can and stuff?
Yeah.
Johnny in a can?
It should be like $9.
Huh.
You should be able to get 6-pack for like $9 or $10.
Yeah.
Now
What
they're
do
like $18,
you-
20
$18,
bucks.
$17
Yeah.
bucks, man. It's like the price of beer. Premium beer costs less than that,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I stopped buying it, man.
Yeah.
I started drinking like
Well,
other shit.
you go and buy yourself a bottle
Yeah.
of Jimmy or Jack or whatever the hell
Yeah.
you drink, and you premix it yourself if you want to premix it.
Go to
You
the
get a bottle of
footy.
Coke. Yeah.
Go to the man. That's probably one of the biggest reasons why I stopped going to the footy, man. Both of us,
Yeah.
all of us, we
Yeah.
all used to go to the footy, man.
Yeah.
When was the last time you went to a game?
Mate, you go to a game, you get a pie and a beer, it'll cost you around $80. No joke. And that's like $50 for a good seat, right? $50 for a good. A beer will cost you $10. At $60, get yourself a pie.
Pie's like $8.
Yeah, at $68 right there. All
Hang
right,
on.
at $68.
Mikey ticket in and out. This is what, $20?
$20.
Like $11 each
Yeah.
way or something, or $11. I don't know, man. Like
Yeah,
this
something
is-
like that.
Let's say $10 to be nice.
You're looking at $80.
For one person.
Yeah, for one, and that's just if you have one pie and one beer.
Game goes for like 8 hours.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You're gonna have at least 3-4 beers, like a beer a quarter. Say,
Yeah.
no chance.
No chance.
I got to work overtime for that shit.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of money, man.
You can't just pick up and say, "Oh, let's go to the footy net now." It's like, all right, boys, couple of weeks, we've got to organise a footy. All right, I'll put some money away.
Start saving,
and-
boys.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to the footy this Saturday.
Yeah.
I actually don't know how I'm going to pay for it.
Well, we're gonna have to do some 7-Elevens in.
I maxed my credit card out today buying this shit. I've got $30 left on my credit card.
We're going to the footy, are we? Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, we going?
Oh yeah, I'm happy to go for sure.
Yeah, mad. 5 in a row. Nah, man. No way.
Yep.
We're out.
We've got no ruckman.
And if not, and we're really pov, we can just watch it in the dojo always.
Oh, you're true.
You know what? We've got no ruckman. Carlton have no ruckman this week.
We have no ruckman. no-
Casbolt's gone. Cruiser's gone. Phillips is gone.
So
We're
who's
going
gonna
to have to bring Gorringe in.
Who's Gorringe?
Or Cameron Wood.
I know who Cameron Wood is. Who's Gorringe?
Came from GW. Oh, no, he came from the Suns.
The Suns.
Yeah.
Who? For who?
For no one. We just grabbed him. I think we gave a pick like 70-something for him.
I've never heard of that guy.
I've never heard
Yeah,
of this man
yeah,
before in
yeah,
my
yeah,
life, man.
Yeah,
Bring in-
Gorringe.
bring in
He's
Cameron
not.
Wood.
He's not hopeless. Like, hey, Cameron Wood did all right for us last year.
Cameron Wood's all right, man.
He did all right.
He's
for
not
us.
bad.
He's a I don't Collingwood hack, but
How good was Cruz? It's a shame that guy's just.
you
so
know what? He
injury
kicked the
ridden.
winning goal for us, and now he's out for 4 weeks. Like you bastard.
But the guy played with like a what has he got? Fracture or something?
No, that was Casbolt broke his leg.
Caswell fractured his leg.
Yeah, his
I know
tibia
that.
or whatever it was called.
And lucky it's not an ACL.
I
like,
think
thank
Cruiser
fucking
had
God.
something to do with his knee.
Yeah,
There's
that
something
knee
to do with his
when they were
knee.
going up for the mark or up for the ruck,
Yeah,
and someone
because he
kneed
went
him.
downstairs and they must have jabbed him and come
Got him
back
back
out
on,
just to
yeah.
get to finish off the game. Because we had no one. Once Casbolt went down,
Yeah.
we actually had no designated ruckman. We had no one to ruck. Rowe was pinch hitting.
Who are our ruckmen? Can I ask that question?
Gorringe.
Is that like a stupid question? 'Cause
No.
Seriously.
Well, Cruiser is our number one.
Okay, but the guy,
And-
the man, this is the most footy he's played in like 6 years.
And he's gone down again.
he's down.
Yeah. Casbolt pinch hits when Cruiser needs a rest. So they put him up forward.
Okay.
Casbolt goes in the middle. Then we've got Phillips. Phillips has done all right for us for this year. We picked him up from GWS.
That's
Okay.
that red-headed kid,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
he's
He
alright.
did really well. He's
Yeah.
actually he knows how to take a mark. And that Gorringe guy.
I've
And
got-
Cam Wood got rookie listed.
Okay.
So
Wood, I know. All right. Phillips, I know. Like I've seen. That Gorringe, it's the first time I've ever heard of this man's name.
Let me
Ever.
get up a
No
photo.
disrespect to him, but
No,
like, I'm
no.
just saying, like,
No,
I've got no
no,
idea who he
he
is.
did.
the guy we
He
had
didn't
that-
do much at Suns either.
Who was the guy we had that went to Adelaide?
Source Jacobs.
Jacobs.
Yeah,
Jacobs.
Sammy Jacobs. He was good.
He would have been handy to have right now.
Well, think about Adelaide. They've got how many Carlton players?
Betts.
They've got Betts, Menzel, Jacobs.
Yep.
Oh, we've got a couple of Adelaide boys now that come the other way.
Menzel. He's even got a game.
Oh, we got Wright.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, right.
The right
The
stuff.
Bachelor, the
The
Bachelor
right
of the
stuff.
Year.
Is he the Bachelor of the Year?
Yeah, remember you said?
Did I?
He's got that Bachelor of the Year look. The fucking
Did
beard
I?
and the,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, you said it. It crashed me out. It crashed me out when you said it. I was just like, he nailed it.
When did I say that? When?
Well,
Is that?
during the
Orange.
Carlton match, we were all messaging.
Oh, what's happening? The fuck's
He's a
this, man?
unit. He's not small.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Fuck.
He's not a small guy.
I said it over the. Oh, okay. So
But he'll probably come in.
Oh, so we were watching a game at our own joints,
Yeah.
and I said it in a
And we're
message.
messaging
Okay.
over WhatsApp. Yeah.
Yeah, he's ripped, man. Look at his fucking. Yeah, he's a solid.
Jesus.
he's a
Garden hose
solid guy,
veins
man.
running through the arms. Someone testing this guy?
That's it, man. Fuck that, man. I see how they were waiting for They were getting all the people committing back to Essendon. Like Heppel just signed on again for like
They're
next
waiting,
season.
they're waiting for Hurley.
Hurley.
He won't come back.
You reckon?
Wait, I heard Heppels was up in the air.
No,
Nah,
he's-
he
he
recommitted like 2
recommitted.
days ago or something. Maybe
Idiot.
They're all
yesterday,
coming
before.
back. They're all coming back.
Dude, who else is going to take them on? They're drug cheats. Like, by definition, they're
Like
drug
Joe
cheats.
Watson went overseas while his team play throughout the year.
Yeah,
That's your captain.
Where's Watson?
Lying on a beach somewhere, sipping.
I know he
cocktails.
can't. No, well, I know he can't be around the footy, but stay here.
They
Stay
can
in
still-
Melbourne.
He can still train.
Yeah, not with the club.
No, but they made up their own little
Training
boot
range.
camp.
Yeah, Nick Morehouse got rejected.
Yeah, that, man, I swear to... Hey, that was the funniest thing.
Morehouse
I've
was like,
read.
"I want to train you boys.
I'm willing- yeah.
Look, thanks, Mick, but
We appreciate the
look, we
offer.
appreciate you, but we saw what you did to Carlton."
Dude, Mick Malthouse put his hand up to say, I'm willing to sacrifice my time and give you my services. Yeah, nah, mate. Like,
Job's like, "Look, Mick,
yeah,
I don't think so, man. I
Nah.
don't think so."
That was funny. But yeah, but they're all still training, yeah? Like, they've got their own little...
Yeah, yeah.
What's it called? Like,
Dean
like
Wallace.
Manu Island? What is it? It's an internment centre? Like a... like
On Nauru.
They're processing.
Yeah,
you know what I
Nauru.
mean? Offshore processing, man. They're out past Phillip Island somewhere.
No, Dean Wallace or some old assistant Essendon coach is doing it for him.
The training.
Yeah, he's taking care of him and stuff.
Yeah, but they're drug cheats.
Yeah.
They're drug cheats.
I have some inside info
Oh, here we go.
Ooh. Do tell.
Yeah.
that the players knew. The players actually knew.
Of course they did.
What
They
they were
s-
getting.
Yeah. They signed a waiver. That what the person said to me was, they didn't know it was illegal. They knew it was borderline, but they still decided to sign that waiver. That's why they had to sign a waiver. Like the club didn't say it's illegal. The club said it's experimental,
Okay, so it's touch and go on this.
touch and go. So the players
I would've
knew
been- yeah.
the players knew it wasn't totally legal, but they didn't know it was illegal. It wasn't. That's
It was just murky waters.
But the ones that did sign, I mean, look at Zacharakis didn't sign. He's like, I'm not touching that.
Yeah, he was one of the only ones, right?
Yeah.
That didn't sign. Yeah.
He said that he was afraid of needles. That's
Yeah.
why. Which is fuck. Come on, man.
I probably would have been the same. I'm pretty shit scared of it.
Dude, what? You're a football player. You're getting paid $800,000 a year. Just take a jab. Man, maybe it was a protein booster. Maybe
Well,
like, if you went to the doctor for the clap.
I tell you what, and you had a
I'll
good.
tell you what, mate. Okay, if you pulled up on Tuesday and you're like, yeah, man, I've got a niche somewhere. Like, dude, go get it sorted out. You'd be lining up at that doctor, man. Just
Give me the needle.
give me everything
Jab
you
yourself. You jab it yourself. But
no swab.
But
Like,
you actually
just-
had a good point. You said, does Fletcher get the games taken away from him?
Yeah, he should. Fuck him.
He played 2 more seasons.
Was it 2? Oh, yeah, he did.
2 more seasons
Maybe he would not have been able to play.
That's
if he,
right.
Yeah.
If he wasn't
That's
on
right.
the shit.
on the juice.
Yeah, and if they got, if they got sentenced with the verdict,
Mm.
if they came out earlier, then they would have played that whole season.
And look, I like Fletch. I don't think he's a bad guy. He's from, where was he
man,
from?
we said where was he from? Mortlake.
Mortlake.
I mean, this guy, like last year before, we were watching a game, some random Essendon game. It was third quarter. I go, where the hell's Fletcher, man? And this guy, he's gone. He's just made the decision. He's out.
He's got a birthday party to go to.
Look,
Mortlake.
Jimmy. Yeah, look, James. I got to get going. I got a birthday in Mortlake. My niece's birthday in Mortlake tomorrow. Gotta get up at 7. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Fletch.
go hit the showers and get
Just
going.
Hot water bottle, driving away in his brown
slippers.
station wagon. Fletcher, man. No, fuck Fletcher.
Oh, man.
And fuck the Essendon Football Club, man. Like, seriously,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
just
fuck
disgusting.
Look, I hate Collingwood, but that's a rivalry. It's not I hate them because it's a rivalry.
The Snakes.
Essendon, I can't stand them.
Do you know what that man? Do you know who they
I
are?
like Richmond better than those.
Do you know who
bastards.
Essendon remind me of, man? The fucking hacks that I played at indoor on Monday, right? These cunts. I don't know if I explained to you. I think I explained. I was talking to you about it.
you
We're
were
doing
telling me.
work. Yeah, dude. You understand these clowns, man? I swear to God. Off the ball, right? As soon as the ball started rolling towards us, these clowns like shirt fronted me, strong arm, like arm out, grabbing me, and either holding me back or like pulling me in to avoid getting the ball. And I'm like looking, I'm like, what are you doing, man? You know what I mean? And then like just constantly chasing, man. They were playing rough, like just freaking elbows in, legs out, like everything, right? Man, the ball would roll out. Everyone's just stopped play, like, yep, keep his ball. This clown has like scooped it up, put it in the corner, and like looking for his mates. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? It's keep his ball. No, it's corner. I'm like, keep his ball, man. Like we kicked the goal, right? The keeper scrambled for it. The ball rolled over the line. He's pulled it back in. All the boys are like celebrating. They're like turned away. They're like running back. There, goal. He's like just sort of looked up and just rolled it back out to one of the defenders, and the defender's taken off. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Oh, well, no, it wasn't a goal. It was still in play. They turned to the keeper. Was it a goal? He's like, yeah, no, it was a goal.
No, so the keeper was at least honest enough to say, all right.
After, like,
after you kicked
he
up
was
a stink.
pressured about it.
Yeah.
And I was saying it to, like, we were talking about it, man, at work for, like, I don't know how long. I'm like, man, like, where's the fair play, man?
Yeah, there's no fair play these days, man.
Do you have any pride?
No.
So there's no referee. You guys just
There's a ref.
there is a ref.
There's a ref. I was like looking at him like, bro, are you serious? And that's why I clobbered into the kid because I turned to him. I go, mate, I'm not getting. I don't feel protected out here. Okay, when I don't feel protected and I've made a complaint to you, I'm going to react. Okay, because you're not doing your job.
Absolutely.
It's like, oh no, you're swearing. You do the worst tackle. Okay, I don't give a shit what I did, man. But I'm telling you, there's an issue. I'm acting like this. Okay, you've seen me play every week. Not dirty play. Okay, that is the Essendon Football Club.
Yeah.
The hacks, where the ball rolls out, everyone else has called it and said, nah, out, bring it back to the centre. Oh, no, it's a corner. We waited over 3 years for a verdict. Guilty. Where's Hurd? Dude.
He's gone.
Gone.
He's gone. He,
Where is he?
was it the insurance company that was suing him or something?
Oh yeah.
Recently? Let me find out.
No,
He was getting sued for something.
He had to pay $700,000 or something.
Yeah.
To
It was Chubb Security.
oh, yeah.
Chubb, they've got their insurance things
Yeah.
through Chubb. And that's why, you know what, man? I reckon that's why Hurd felt entitled to go all the way. I reckon that's where he grew his berries from. Because he thought, he was under the impression that the club would cover his ass for anything that he went.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A mystery benefactor has paid $750,000 debt owed by former Essendon coach. The payout was revealed when Mr. Hurd, who is suing Chubb Insurance for refusing to pay his legal bills.
Yeah. And Chubb is saying, no, we're there in case you ever get, like, if someone ever serves you papers, but we're not there if you ever take anyone on. If you go after someone, that's you full well, like, you've got the spear in the hand, you've got the shield, go for your life. But it's not a matter of like, shit, someone's suing me. I wasn't expecting this. Idiot Hurd.
Stand by Hurd, people. Stand by Hurd.
Stand by Hurd. He is the man.
Hashtag stand by Hurd.
I hashtagged it that day. What game was it? Hang on.
Against when we played Essendon, didn't it? No.
No, it wasn't Essendon.
It was Anzac Day.
Was it Anzac Day?
Yeah,
yeah.
We watched it.
Yeah, dude, we watched
it. And we're like,
hashtag Stand by Hurd, 25th of April.
look what he's done to his club.
Yeah.
And it's not just him, it's the administrators and all that kind of stuff, but he was the face. He knew what was going on. And that's what happens when you fuck over a club. Look what happens now.
Yeah. No, screw
Their
him.
favourite son. Essendon's favourite son.
Yeah.
Essendon's favourite son, man. Where is he in the rule book?
No more.
It's gone. What's he going to do? Who gives a fuck? Fuck him. That's all of them, man. That's all of them. Anyone, freaking Job, the golden man.
Job.
Yeah. Where's his Brownlow, man?
You still got it tucked away in his shorts pocket in
Why
Bali.
is he allowed to keep that Brownlow? Why are they even questioning that shit, man? Lance Armstrong was like crucified.
Got stripped of everything. Stripped.
Like no questions asked, man.
Because in the States, you get done for that. You actually face jail time.
Yeah.
Like Marianne Jones got done. The sprinter, she got done and she went to jail.
You serious?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So in the States, they take that shit really seriously.
Yeah,
like,
man, who else? There's all these high-profile athletes like Ben Johnson. That was he Canadian?
yeah, or something like that. The
He's like a sprinter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That black dude, yeah.
Yeah, glutes like his legs, man,
Yeah.
are the size of a car. Like just running along with his 2 legs of a ham.
Like, you'd be driving your car, and you'd be sprinting along the side,
Yeah, bad man.
just waving to you, you know.
He was messed up. Yeah.
A lot of them, man.
Yeah, but the question, should Joe be allowed to keep his Brownlow?
No.
Out of your fucking mind.
Is that settled now?
No,
That
no,
whole-
yeah,
no,
they're still,
no.
They're still-
the who's Dylan McLaughlin or whatever what his name is,
yeah.
the CEO.
Yep.
He's like, I'm having a really hard time trying to decide. What's to decide?
What's to decide, you jackass?
You've already they've suspended him for a year. He can't go near a football game, even a local footy. He can't have anything to do with it.
What, even just to watch?
Not allowed. Fletcher's not even allowed to go watch his own son.
Piss off.
I
Are you
swear.
serious? Like,
Yeah.
Jesus, I did not know that.
That's actually staunch.
Yeah, he's not allowed to go to a football ground and watch his own son.
So he's getting treated like a pedo, basically.
Yeah.
Down in Mortlake.
That's mad.
Jesus. Wow.
That's huge. Yeah, but you know what? How can they be that like harsh? As in
And
not
not take
harsh.
away his Brownlow.
They're following it all the way through,
Yeah.
right? As in like, you know what? No. He used a banned substance. Fuck him. He's not allowed to go anywhere near anything to do with sport. Cool. But Job is still floating around like getting free beers at the pub because he's got his Brownlow. You know, like, like give me a beer. Like, nah, man. How does
Take
that
it.
work?
Take it.
Take it, dude. Like Maguire said, and I actually patted Maguire in the back for that one, man. When the two kids came out and they had it wasn't a diuretic, it was they took something.
Yeah, they reckon they found in meat.
Yeah, it
New
was
Zealand.
Yeah,
They were at a camp
New
in
Zealand.
In New Zealand.
Yeah, tainted meat.
Yeah.
and that's why.
But a lot of other players had that same meat.
yeah, no one else had shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And Maguire came out like on the Friday. And he's like, these have come to revelations. If this is true, they're out.
Lay down the law.
Yeah, by Monday, Arvo,
They're gone.
These dudes were like on a bus heading back to Cabramatta, like dead set.
I have not heard of those guys again.
Nah, I didn't even know who they were.
They're playing D League, man. In
Yeah,
like
and
the
they were
Eastern Football
insignificant. They were
League.
insignificant as they come. They weren't like it wasn't like Fev or some shit.
No,
you know?
no.
But that's it. He within like 72 hours, they'd like this dude was gone.
Yeah.
Right. And you know what? I actually mentioned this to someone yesterday. I think it was yesterday, Arvo as well. How come it took that long? All right. So for the whole listening thing to boil over, yeah, fine. They went through all these fucking mediums and shit to get tested, right? Now they're spending another year tossing it up whether Job can keep his fucking Brownlow, right? Which is crystal clear. Dude, that chick that drowned her baby like a month ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember her? Like how old was it? Like 18 months or however old
Yeah.
the daughter.
Yeah.
Dude, they got her. She blamed like an
an African guy walking around in the park barefoot.
yeah,
okay, that's a good
of
backstory.
booze.
Yeah.
He smelt of booze. He snatched her daughter.
In the middle of the day,
We were at your joint, man.
Yeah.
We were at your joint
Yeah.
that night. Yeah. All right.
and we couldn't believe it.
And
We were
then
just-
within like 72 hours, the CCTV footage came out, right? And then she confessed. She was prosecuted within like a day.
yeah,
I've not heard a single fucking thing about that case.
no,
No, me either.
Gone.
gone.
Like that was a massive story. Gone. And they're still tossing it up whether or not Joe Watson should keep his fucking Brownlow. Are you cunts fucked?
Take that shit.
It's not right. It's not right. Like that is so fucked up,
So who
man.
does it go to? The other guy was Sam Mitchell, right? Was it?
yeah,
It was?
Mitchell?
Yeah.
Really? I got no idea. Who remembers number 2? I got no fucking idea.
Mitchell.
Wait, wasn't there 2 people tied for number 2?
yeah.
I think it was a
Kennedy
two-
from Sydney.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was 2.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
I always thought it was Sam Mitchell, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. I remember that I was pretty sure there was 2.
So Brownlow 2002.
2?
12.
12. Was it 12?
Let's have a look.
Has it been that long, man?
3 years.
So 2012 was the year
4
of the
years.
4 years ago.
Yeah, we're halfway
my
through
God.
yeah.
Job
Job.
leading vote getters. Sorry, no, you're right. Sam Mitchell and Trent Cotchin.
Okay, so what?
As a
Cochin
Cotchin came second. Yeah, both tied.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
might be the last
So-
honourable thing Cochin does in his
What-
career, man. Where is he?
So technically, if Joe Watson lose it, it'll be Sam and Trent.
Sam, Trent, and Job.
That's a gay porno. Have you ever heard one?
The ladies 3. Like that is insane.
They've actually, yeah, it's bad.
I like Mitchell, man. Mitchell's all right.
Mitchell's good. I don't think Trent's that good, honestly.
Cochin? Nah,
He's
man.
really not.
He's overrated.
Mitchell's so much better than him.
Cochin, man. Just look at him. Look, you serious?
An article came out about 3 weeks ago, and the headline is Joe Watson's Brownlow. AFL hoped he would hand back medal. So AFL's trying to go the easy way out and say, "Listen, Joe,
We don't want to take it.
We don't want
Just-
to take it from you. Just give it back."
Just please give it back. Come on, just do the right
Like,
thing.
that is not even a joke. That is
the right thing. Yeah, right.
there. You go.
Look at his face. Look at that cunt's face.
He
hate
knows he's on the gear. Look,
That's the smile, man. Like, fuck you, cunts. You have
that
no
is
idea.
unbelievable.
Haha, I cheated.
So the AFL's like, look, you know,
Come on, buddy.
just
Just,
give it-
don't make us do this. Just give it back.
just give it back.
just do the right thing. Mate.
Just give
Just
it
come on.
back. Like
Come
we don't
on,
want to
mate.
take it from you, but
You've done enough. Like, come on.
do the right thing.
You've
And-
had the drinks, you've had the parties, you've gotten the women. Like, just please do the right
You've
thing.
smoked our gear. Come on, come on.
I remember, man, you know what one of the most awkward things on the fucking planet was when it all came out. And then after we did the interview, you're the one that told me about his interview where he's like, I'll never forget this cunt's face. He was like, he just said it so casually, man.
Like, yeah,
yeah,
I did it.
I did it. Like,
Okay. It's like, well, you're going to get stripped.
you realise it's an illegal substance. Yeah, no, well, yeah.
Yeah, oh, we didn't know at the time.
This guy's reaction was the best. I swear to God. Look at those YouTube videos where it's like filming reactions to shit. This guy's reaction was the best, man.
I was
Yeah.
dumbfounded. I didn't know what to do. I was
But
just
then,
like,
do you remember his old man?
yeah, Tim.
Timmy. Good old Timmy comes to the rescue, man. And like, they were asking his old man what he thought based on the new revelations. And I can't remember what game it was, like during, because it was during a game when all this shit came out, like when they asked him. And someone just said to him straight up, do you think you should hand back the Brownlow? And like, Tim Watts' face, man, just like crumbled.
Because he was stuck. He was stuck too. It's his son, but he loves Essendon Football Club.
Yeah.
And he's just like, well,
But his face, man, was just like,
No, I don't think that would be necessary. I don't think
it's like, dickhead. You just came to like realization that your son is a drug cheat, and he's got the game's highest honor.
Yeah.
Like, you're a fuckhead. Like, do you know what I mean?
And you know, I love how. I remember that at one stage, James Head came out and said, "Oh well, I injected myself." Do you remember that? He actually came out and said, "I injected myself with the AOD or whatever
Yeah,
it was
he
called."
did. I remember that. Yeah.
It's like, really, you're just putting your foot in so hard. Like, Job is on Talking Footy saying, "Yeah, I took it." Like, okay. James Head's come out and said, "Yeah, I injected myself." Okay, like, Carlton got done so hard in the mid '90s because of the salary cap,
Yeah.
and we lost probably 8 years.
A decade, man.
Yeah, these guys, what they're going to get all their players back? Are they? They're going to get all their players back, and everything's going to be fine. And they'll probably make finals when those players come back. Heppel, that's a decent group.
Joe
So-
Prince's Brownlow.
Yeah, and they got fined like $1 million. Carlton got done so hard.
Dude, they
We lost draft picks coming out of our asses.
Dude, Essendon will seriously, in all of it, may lose like 2 years of footy.
Yeah.
2 years of active competitive
I mean,
competition.
Job is 30 now, 31. So he didn't have much football left in him anyway. He probably had another couple of years.
Two
So
years.
he's lost a year now. Whatever. But Heppel, Hurley, they're still young
Hey,
guys.
Essendon supplementing that guy's salary while he's like, you know, like he's
I'd
on.
say so.
They have to pay his contract out. What do you reckon?
No, because there was a thing. No. Actually, no. Because Heppel is suing Essendon Football Club.
Okay, my head's starting to hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, you think about the ludicrousness of that fact. Think about the ludicrousness of that fact. Heppel is suing the Essendon Football
But staying
Club.
with them.
But he just re-signed. He recommitted to how many
recommitted.
years? Another year? 2 years? Well, I don't
Because
know.
they would have upped his pay. They would have given him, you know. But they're going to also lose players because of that, because of the salary cap.
Hang on, man. Like I'm still having trouble getting past that first thing. He's suing his employer.
Yeah.
But he's going back to work for him.
Yeah.
That's not going
Because-
to be awkward.
No, because
Hi,
what they were
boss.
saying is that they were saying it's a difference because he plays football. He's not on the administration side of things. But you're suing your employer, but you'll also be working for him at the same time. So it doesn't. Yeah, they're just.
Yeah, could you see like Monday morning, like Essendon's in the shit. You know, they're in court. He's just casually walking into like Windy Hill, like bouncing a footy.
Hey, boys.
Hey guys, no, how about that court order? Yeah, like you want to think about dropping that?
Here you go.
now that you're back?
Essendon's captain.
Nah, we won't be doing that. But yeah,
Essendon's captain
Thanks.
in waiting.
got a new boot for me? Like,
There you go. Essendon's captain in waiting, Dyson Heppel, is about to launch an unprecedented legal claim against his club for more than $1 million in compensation.
for what? The year of footy that he didn't play?
Lost, yeah.
1 year.
Yeah. The claim is multi-layered and will cover loss of earnings related to his playing contract, an impact of reputation. It's believed Heppel will also seek redress for loss of private sponsorships too. So a lot of private sponsors that they had, they jumped off.
Do you remember that Instagram photo that I put up like a year ago? No, you have no fucking idea how much I fucking hate like Macs. I fucking hate them. You have no idea.
You will love them.
No. I hate them. They just. You just feel like you got fucking crutches, man. So you don't know because like I've done everything via PC mostly. I had to use Mac when I went to The fuck was that?
Someone's phone.
Yeah, that's a phone.
That's the phone.
That's got to be a phone or a plane
I might have got a message.
or a train.
It'd be that one, yeah. Reception. Plane's going over, so it's like...
Yeah, man. Fuck this joint. Yeah, nah, dude. Like, it's like I was getting frustrated before because I'm just trying to get the settings up. I'm like, you should just be able to click and the settings come up, not have to go through 100 fucking menus to find settings. Because I don't expect you to ever have to go through settings because it's just, if you ever have, do you,
Are we recording?
the fuck oath we are. Dude,
Max is the best, by the
dude,
way.
the biggest paradox ever, man. The biggest, like, mind blow is going to Chatty or whatever and seeing the Genius Bar at the iMac store, like the Apple store.
Hi, how can I help you today?
Even you don't know, motherfucker. Like, you ask them a question legit about something, they pull out like nothing. They pull out their phone. They're like, I'm gonna have to ask my supervisor about that. Like, and then their answer's always, if you leave it here and you bring it back in come back in a week and we'll see what we have for you. Like, that's what they do every time. They do not have any fucking answers. They just take your shit and replace it.
This
That's it.
is Steve Jobs.
Now fuck him. Fuck Steve Jobs. Anyway,
Poor cunt's like dead. Fuck Steve Jobs.
man, I was with him when we saw the news. Do you remember that? That was like the worst.
We shattered, Johnny. We shattered.
I was shattered.
We were having smoko, man, and like they were just like there was no sound on the TV, and just had all these images of like Steve Jobs, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on, man? Did he die or something? Like, I don't know. And then just says, rest in peace, like in memory.
I remember that.
Yeah.
No shit.
And we were just like, fuck.
I
Bloody
cried.
Steve.
I cried a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah.
On the inside?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking Mozzie.
So I'm a Mac man through and through.
Mac
For
man.
years, man, you just got an app life, even though Android has apps. Everything has apps.
Everything.
It's just not the same as Apple. So-
Do it, that man. That's like
Apple started this shit.
No, they didn't.
Smartphones,
No, they didn't.
podcasts.
Nah, fuck off. The
Apple.
first smartphone was not an Apple smartphone.
You're
They were
not,
the
you're not a true Apple man.
Wait,
if you
the
don't have a
iPhone-
tat of the Apple, you got to get a tat of
Yeah,
the
I
Apple.
need
how,
to get an Apple
how do you
tat.
not have an Apple tat? Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
actually
wanna
a
get
really
one.
Or
good
like
point.
hashtag Mac life.
Actually, we were talking, Mac app life for a tat. You were saying that like 5 years ago.
Under your eye. Just like hard. Like, I'm hard.
You know like the teardrops? You know, like the teardrops stuff, and he's got like the apple.
With a bit of apple juice coming in.
Yeah. An apple teardrop tat for all the hard men out there that have apple material.
Hang on, what was the first smartphone if it wasn't Apple?
I swear to God,
was like a
man,
Samsung
I'm
or
telling you, it wasn't.
Apple 3, man. That
Nah,
was like,
nah,
that changed the game.
No. It changed
the game.
I'm not talking about the first revolutionary one. I'm just talking about the first one.
Yeah, fuck the first one.
Smartphone.
The first revolutionary one.
Hang on. Let's just suss this out because if they did have the first smartphone, I'll be like,
Man, fuck
I'll
your
be
phone,
fucked.
man. Fuck your phone.
yeah,
Apple's-
fuck your phone, man. Hang on. Smartphone. I love it. Here we go.
The origins.
The origin.
Other companies tried to do the smartphone, but they just failed. Then Apple came along and just changed the game. It's just as simple as that.
Fuck off. Hang
It
on.
is.
They flipped it.
Devices. Okay, you want to get smart. Devices that combine telephony and computing were first conceptualized by Nikola Tesla. I'm pretty sure he's Serbian. And another Greek dude, Theodore Paraskevakos. That's
course it
mad.
was.
Bad.
Tesla was a smart guy.
Tesla
he was-
Tesla
he
was
was-
a freak.
You know
Yeah.
what I had the Nokia N-Gage.
Oh,
Ooh.
the first. Oh, I never had an Engage.
N-Gage. It was like
Yeah,
the
I remember
first
it.
phone. You could put little cards in. It was like a game.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can play games on them. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I remember
I've
they're
still
like a
got-
Game Gear / phone.
Dude, I've still got it at home. A Nokia N-Gage.
Does it work?
Yeah.
I'd love to see that working, man.
I've got it. I'll
Vintage.
bring it.
I've got my Game Gear out the back. Yeah. So, yeah, he's the first fucking smartphone smart man. All right?
Tell me.
Smart man.
Tell me-
Smart boy.
Tell me about the first shitty
Alright.
smartphone.
The first shitty smartphone. It's not so smart. The first dumb phone. The first mobile phone to incorporate PDA features was an IBM prototype developed in 1992. 92 by IBM, man. Not even Samsung or
Did
anything.
Steve Jobs have anything to do with IBM?
No. Oh, he had something to do with Macintosh. Microsoft. Remember, he was one of the original developers or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you had the PDAs. Do you remember the PDAs? Everyone had a PDA, man. Personal digital assistant. They were like Blackberries.
Mm-hmm.
They were the first like mass mainstream smartphones. PDAs were smartphones
What do you think about that, Mr. Smart, right?
because they had windows.
Well,
on them. They had windows on them. I'll never forget that. I used to sit in Greco's, man, and my mate Pete, he used to have the first PDAs, man. It was all
Shout
over
out to
him.
the Peter Thomas promise.
Yeah, bad man. Peter Thomas promise. He had the first PDAs. I'll never forget that.
Shout out to my host.
So what you gonna say now, man?
well, where are those PDAs now? Is anybody using those
I'll tell you, hang
PDAs
on.
now? No.
In '96, Hewlett Packard released an Omni Go blah blah blah. All right, which had like a LCD screen. 96.
Shit.
Nokia released one.
Shit.
Ericsson released one in 2000. It
That
was a
was shit.
mobile and a PDA. With a stylus. I had a stylus.
That's right. Yep.
All right, and I had a phone that had a stylus before the smartphone. Smartphones before Android, iOS, and BlackBerry typically ran on Symbian. I think it was my Nokia that had Symbian. I think. I don't know. And then the mass adoption. Some Japanese mob did it up in 99. Blah blah blah. 2003, Motorola launched a phone, and in 2007, Apple introduced the iPhone.
The pinnacle of smartphones. Yes, that is correct.
All right, man. Whatever. Okay, whatever you reckon. I don't know.
Yeah, what do you reckon?
Apple for life.
And that's the closing argument on the smartphone market. Man, do you remember phones and shit, man? I had the I remember I was Nokia for years. My first phone was I'm pretty sure Nokia.
I was the same. I was Nokia for years. And then when the Ericsson T28 came out, that was one of my favourite phones. Remember that shit?
Which one was that?
So they
There was the little yellow one with the black flip.
No, that was the T10.
Oh well.
That was the T10. The T28 was either came in grey or blue. Push the button on the side, the door flips down.
Oh yeah.
It had that backlight blue, that Indiglo.
It didn't have. Did it have composer though? It didn't have a composer.
I don't think so.
Nah, it didn't. I'm pretty sure that the yellow one was the first one with the composer that you
Yep.
could make your own tunes.
Yeah, the T10.
Man, I had Nokias all the way through to, I think I was in, I might have just started TAFE, maybe second year TAFE or something, or maybe when I did audio engineering, 2004, 2005, and I got the first, the Motorola V3X, the flip.
Yep.
They were boss, man. They
Yep.
were tough phones. I would still use it now.
Yep.
You could put the SD cards in, do customized ringtones, as in actual tunes, MP3s. I had a picture of Veronica Zemanova as my wallpaper.
That's mad.
Yeah.
that's
And then I merged it when I got after the V3X. Man, I literally used to get a new phone every 9 months. I don't know how I did it. I didn't steal them, but legit, I used to get phones every 9 to 10 months. And I remember I transferred that picture of Veronica Zemanova across from one to the other. And Peter Tom was like, "What the hell, man? Did you get a new phone?" Dude, classic images, man. Veronica Zemanova.
Do you remember what year you were in at high school when you got your first phone?
Pretty
Sure I was in year 10.
No, I think I got mine year 9. Year 9, so I would have been about 15, I think.
I think I got my first one in year 10 as well. What year were you in year 10? Yeah.
I don't know.
It was 2000. I'm pretty sure it was the year 2000 when I got
For
it.
us, year 10
Yeah.
is 2000, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was when I got my first phone.
For some reason, the phone that sticks out to me the most was the 3210. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
and
That was my
Snake-
favorite
yeah.
phone.
I remember a guy had it and I wanted it. And when I finally got it, it was just the coolest thing ever. It had Snake and shit on it.
Dude,
the
I-
3210.
I had that phone 3 times. The first one got lost. I was jumping out of my mum's car or something, and I was getting dropped off at school. It would have been really late year 9 or early year 10 because it was probably the last time she ever took me to school. And it must have fallen out of my pocket or something. I don't know. Someone must have just snatched it up because I just lost it. I was shattered. Then it got stolen. We were playing indoor soccer. And remember the basketball courts?
Yeah.
The indoor basketball courts? We were playing indoor there as a massive group.
What, with the hay ceiling?
And my phone was sitting... Yeah, man.
No joke. We had
No
a hay
joke.
ceiling. It was made of hay. And we'd play, and you'd always fall on you. It'd be
Yeah. You'd have
fragments walking-
granules in your hair at the end of the game.
Yeah, it was nuts.
But I remember my bag was sitting on the side of the floor or whatever, and my phone was just sort of laying, just sitting flush on the bag itself. And that was it. My phone just disappeared. Someone picked it up. And I still, to this day, I know who did it too. Because I hit him up. I hit him up after, the next day. And I didn't even ask him where my phone was. I said, "Can you get phones?" Because I hear you can get phones. And he just said, "I didn't take your phone." I said,
What?
I was with Johnny D when we did it.
Yeah.
Okay, how sus was that, man? I was like, "Yeah, bad."
He took it.
Yeah, he took it straight up. So then I got another 3210 after that. And that was the coolest phone.
3210s, man. That just everything about it, the shape, everything. It was
Yeah,
fucking
man.
Cool.
They had the composer. I still remember the tunes that I made.
Yes.
That was the first form of composing that I did in digital form, man. No shit.
Yep.
You know? That's really weird. People used to lend me their phones so I could make ringtones for them on the weekends because I could play keys. It's massive.
Can I just say how unlucky this guy is?
Who?
I'm just reading something, right?
Yeah.
A jogger has been injured by an airborne kangaroo.
What?
An airborne kangaroo.
Man,
How does
isn't
it?
Explain. Please explain.
Please explain.
6 a.m. this morning, how ironic, at Kangaroo Flat, a car reportedly struck the kangaroo while driving Kangaroo Flat, and then the result of the impact, the kangaroo got flung and hit the jogger. How unlucky is that guy? Like, he got taken out by a kangaroo because a car hit the kangaroo. That is just ridiculous.
Is Kangaroo Flats up like in Eltham somewhere?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard of it. I don't know where it is.
It's not like Warrandyte Eltham or something. Like I'm not sure.
Probably somewhere down
Hang
there.
on,
It's
man.
not
Like-
even.
Kangaroo Flat.
If we don't know where it is, it's quite irrelevant. Shout out to Kangaroo Flat.
Nah, seriously, man. I actually want to know where that is. There are so many suburbs, man. No one knows shit.
It's one of those things, like I've heard of Kangaroo Flat so many times, but I just don't know where it is.
How unlucky is that guy? Jeez.
Kangaroo Flats.
Man.
Nah, man. We're way
Oh
off.
no,
Yeah, you gotta
Bendigo.
think,
It's near, it's near Bendigo.
Dude, it's near
You got to think,
Bendigo.
Nicky, he started running at exactly the right time to get hit by that fucking kangaroo.
Like, but the car had to hit the kangaroo first.
yeah.
It's
If
just
he had left his house like 30 seconds earlier,
intervention.
it'd be sweet.
That's ridiculous.
It's- man, a roo, like, what does a roo weigh, man? Like,
Mate.
80 kilos? Like, they're freaking big. Like, see the big reds, man?
Maybe more, man. Maybe like
Those
100
big
kilos.
fucking reds, man. Like, they're massive.
Well, down here we've got the Eastern Greys, and
Do we?
when I went up to Venus Bay, we had
This
family
guy
Hang on,
was
members
I
there.
gotta
This guy with the kangaroo knowledge.
dude, I gotta say, how the hell? Like, you're not an idiot, all right? I'll put that out there right now. You're not an idiot, but sometimes you pull these random facts like you're so cultured and worldly.
Yeah, we've got the Eastern Greys down here.
Seriously, man.
I didn't know there are different types of kangaroos.
Let me give you a backstory. I'll give you a backstory of why I know. It's because when we were 17, we went up with like Nooch and all that. Went camping to where was it? Lake Eildon, and we decided it was a good idea to go for a walk through the bush.
Love Lake Eildon,
We-
by the way.
Yeah, shout out to
Awesome
Eildon.
place.
Shout out to Lake Eildon.
And me and Hux were walking down the path. Decided to veer off. And then we approached this little Joey. And, oh, hi, little Joey. It's a cute little kangaroo. This big fucker of a thing comes out from the fucking side. We ran. This thing chased us for like 400 meters, man. We've never run. We had 2 bags of alcohol each in our hands. We had like we had like
Save the
we
grog.
we had like Woodstocks. The first thing we said was, "Don't drop the grog." This thing was chasing us, and then I did some research on Eastern Greys, and
That's fine.
just don't mess with them. just
You're lucky you didn't die.
yeah, no, it would have clawed us. This thing was not.
They're
happy.
fucking wild fuckers, man.
Yeah, no, this thing came out of the bush, and we're just like, man, like
They're just like swampy. Like,
we just looked at each other and said, "Run."
is that it? And just took off.
Mate, this thing hopped. We outran this thing. Didn't outrun it. Like, it would have caught us eventually.
How long did you have before it like sicked you?
Probably about 4 seconds.
So like it just came out.
As soon as we saw it, we're like, run.
and you just bolted.
So we got a couple of seconds head start. It could have caught us if it wanted to.
Yeah, it was
It
probably
would've-
just
it would've
more
got
like
us.
intimidating, like fuck off. get
It
away
would have.
from-
It would have got us. I think this thing would have choke slammed us. Like, it was a big.
Would have
big
beat the
fucker.
fuck out of you. Like
Yeah,
punched,
forget it,
like
yeah.
boxed you.
Yeah, I would have thrown my mate in the way. I don't give a fuck.
Have you seen those things fight, man?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when it's like mating season or some shit, they get on the hind legs, man. They start fucking
They
ramming.
balance on their tail and kick and shit.
What the
Oh my
fuck?
Did you see that picture of that really buff kangaroo?
Oh,
doing the
yeah,
rounds?
I've seen that, I've seen
Rip,
that.
like, do you even lift, bro? Like,
Yeah, bad man.
Like, imagine that thing getting a hold of you.
You know what's fucked, man? Like this country seriously is one of the most dangerous countries in the world. Like
Okay.
like the world's top 10 reptiles or something. We've got like 7 or 8 of them here. Like the brown snake is the most venomous fucking snake in the
Our
world.
spiders,
And then
our
you got the
snakes.
spiders, the funnel web, redback,
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
Dude, I opened up my Weber the other day and I saw a fucking redback. I'm like, are you kidding me? I just want to cook a chop.
Yeah, that's it. I'll never forget it, man. Because I remember I was at the beach. That was the day I got cooked out, man. It was like a week before my sister's wedding, December 1st, man. And I remember like saying all this shit because like we were on the beach. I was with the Kipreo.
Oh, yeah.
And something bit him, like something bit my mate or something, or like I was like, hey, watch the spider. And we started going on about this shit. And I'm like, fuck, man. I go, Australia's fucked. I go, it's dangerous. He's like, yeah, you pretty much got to be a Green Beret to survive in the Melbourne, man. Like, good luck to any tourists. Like coming from like some still real sterile environment, with nothing.
Mate, and funnel webs. Imagine just taking a walk into your backyard, man. Into, like, because I know they're in New South Wales, yeah? Sydney more.
Sydney.
Imagine taking a walk in your backyard. This thing just comes from the ground and just grabs you.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that shit.
That's
I
fucked.
watched a doco on funnel webs the other day. Like they're super powerful. Like their fangs can crush a mouse's head like straight through, like straight
What do you
through the
mean?
skull. Like through a mouse, they can crack through
Crush
the
their-
mouse's head.
Like that's how strong they are.
Like they sit up, and then when something comes near, they like drop down with like all this force, and they can just like crack through a mouse's head.
Fuck. Australia.
Australia, man.
Australia.
Yeah, my mate Matty from Queensland, he came down on the weekend and he just has snakes all through his backyard in Brisbane, Queensland.
Yep.
Like they got a pool and they found it swimming in the pool and stuff.
But see, that's the thing, man. Right? Like you got that as a background, right? Like that's the shit that was inborn, like in every dude that was out here from the start. Yeah. Then how can it infuriates me when people are such fucking pussies over like the smallest things. You see them with their soy fucking lattes or something like out in a cat. Like, yeah, I need a chai latte, mate. I cannot have one today. Like, are you out of your... Like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, suck it up.
Mate, no. The society is gone.
Yeah, no shit, man.
It's
Australian values have gone to the shit.
like, I've got a real thing about hipsters. I just can't. Like, I just... Like with their, you know, with their really tight jeans.
What, you don't like those?
And they're with the
hats?
loafers,
those
the
brim
buns.
hats?
No, and they wear those little buns on top of their head, and they've got a beard down to their chest. Like, you're a cockhead. Like, I just.
And they wear the boat shoes as well.
Yeah, and they wear the
Boat shoes.
flannel top, and they look like a gay lumberjack.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's just not bash the hipsters right now, man.
Why not?
They're an easy target. Like let's be
Yeah,
honest.
alright.
They're an easy target.
We'll leave the hipsters alone.
let's leave the hipsters alone.
Yeah, but the hipsters have always been there.
but not as prominent.
I don't understand.
Like, they've
yeah,
just come out of the woodwork the last probably 5 years, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
It's when all these boutique cafes popped up. It's all these little
Do
boutique
you know what it
cafes.
is though as well, man? Like, you know, like everyone's losing their shit with this like Islamic phobia bullshit and like, you know, like migration, and everyone's really concerned about migration, even though like this country was built on fucking migrants. Like,
Yeah,
makes
well,
no
that's-
fucking sense, right?
Go back to where you come from.
Concerned
Where are you
about
from?
migration. It's like, yeah, but
It's a multicultural society.
yeah,
Has
I think you know what's really fucked. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I think the racial divide and the cultural divide is really starting to become prominent and like obvious now.
Oh yeah.
Like, does that make any sense?
Yeah.
We're in a lot in a lot of ways, like we've really assimilated, and everyone's we're Australian, right? But at the same time, it's just more and more prominent. Like, it's not that we're not accepting of other cultures, like as in generally, like people aren't accepting, but when someone is of another culture as a direct result of like being a migrant, because of the fact that, like, say my parents, you know, your parents or whatever, when they came here, that was 30, 40, 50 years ago. Yeah. So that first wave is all assimilated. Yeah. So now when you get migrants coming in, it's just like, fuck, like we're really different. You know, like it's
and it's also got to do with the media.
Yeah, and then the media
They've
like just
planted
blows
in people's
everything
heads.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one noticing it. But that's just how I feel now. Like when you go out, it's just like because of the media like pushing all this like fear shit.
Yeah.
Everyone doesn't know who they're fucking scared of anymore.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You always got to look at you behind your back.
Yeah.
Or you got to like it's.
I don't know, man. Like it's I don't know. And that's the thing, but like it's not just like migrancy, man. Like even like with like we were talking about like divides within suburbs. We had this conversation a little while ago.
Right. Yeah.
Remember I said to you I've been heading down to Morty Alec and Mentone and stuff to have breakfast and shit
It's
like
like
that.
little cul-de-sacs.
It's just little,
sections,
it's
pockets.
literally white Australia, man.
Yeah.
Like white. Then you go to Oakley, you know, for a breakfast. Like we took you there. Remember, like a couple of weeks. What was it? Like a month, 6 weeks ago, like whatever it is.
Yeah.
And it was
And you're just like, where the
different.
fuck are we? I'm like, mate,
Yeah.
this is where we grew up. You know, I think that divide is really starting to become very apparent.
Very clear now. Where
It's clear, like for the first time,
absolutely.
man. I didn't see it as a kid, like
Not growing up.
No, because I mean, we'd be in these areas. You always had mates outside the areas, but I think in the last couple of years, especially the last 12 months, like fuck, I don't know. Everyone's
Become
just
very
aware.
clear. Like you go to some areas and people look at you like, yeah, you're not from around here. You like they know when you don't belong in that area, specific suburb.
Yeah,
You know, like
What about Springvale? It's
yeah,
Vietnamese.
it's just Vietnamese, man.
Yeah.
I feel a bit weird when I walk around there. Like,
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, you grew up in the gully, yeah. I mean, like, you were saying, oh yeah, the gully, right? Like Springy, man. Like 30 years ago, Springy was full of wogs. Asians were still there, but it was full of fucking wogs, man.
Like our first house was in Noble Park.
Yeah.
It was full of like Greeks, Italians, Serbs, everything.
Yeah,
Like,
there was massive wogs, man. And like Doncaster, man, used to be full of Greeks. Now it's full of Asians. Richmond, man, Victoria Street, man, that was Greek City.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh,
Are
yeah.
you joking?
Because I've always known Victoria Street is just Asian.
Dude,
No,
nah,
man.
man.
No.
That
No,
was all
no.
Greek.
Oh wow.
Greek, Italian.
Greek Italian, man.
Yeah.
Like that's no word of a fucking lie.
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah.
it.
But now it's like a lot of segregation's happening. Like,
Like Footscray, man. Footscray used to be all Italians. Like that's why you had the Western Doggies and all them. Like you know, all the supporters.
Footscray.
Now it's all Vietnamese and Sudanese. Yeah.
I'm not saying anything like.
That's got nothing to do with like you know.
But we're
who's
just
there.
saying,
It's
like,
just
that's
saying like obviously, look, suburbs are going to change faces like you know as you go along. Like I remember, like we were always saying like Clayton, you know these areas, man. When we were growing up, it was either Greeks, Samoans, and you know,
Yeah.
you had a few Cambodians running around.
Yeah.
And now it's all Indians, and like everyone's moving out.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like the area's getting too expensive, man. Everyone's just getting pushed out to the slums.
Yeah.
Fetcher Gully's just been bogans always, and it still is.
Yeah, because it's at the foot of the mountain base, man.
Yeah.
You can't really get pushed out any further past that way.
Shout out Tacoma.
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 I love it up there.
Dude, but what's
it's
what's
nice.
property cost? Like that's the thing about it that got me the other day. What does
Let me have a
property cost? What does property
I've
cost like
always-
in the gully?
Always wanted a house up that way.
What does it
Because-
cost?
I think recently it's gone up, like most places, but it was cheap back in the day.
Cheap.
Yeah.
Like how many of us would like to live in the forest?
I wouldn't live in the gully,
I'd live in the mountains.
but
like,
I'd go to the Dandy Mountains and stuff
yeah,
like that.
Olinda,
Like that'd be
Sassafras,
absolutely,
no worries.
absolutely. That'd be.
What does it cost to live in Olinda? Does the cost of living high there though as well? Yeah, like fresh produce and like all that sort of shit.
But the only thing is, it's not far from. Like you can take a 20-minute drive and you're in Fentry Gully, or you're in. You know what I mean? Like
You're in the mountain, man. Like if you're working in the city, how the hell are you gonna?
That's the cool thing about the mountains. It's like feels like a world away, but
Yeah.
it's just like 10 minutes. You know what I
Absolutely
mean?
love it.
Yeah.
To the gully.
Dude, you're talking to a dude who like I've travelled through most of Melbourne, like as far as like from growing up. Like I know the areas. You know what I mean? I got relatives up in the north. I had friends out in the west. Like I used to get around. I didn't just sit in like my
I
backyard.
get around.
Yeah, I get around, right? But my city limits was Stud Road. I don't go past Stud Road, man.
What area is that?
Dandenong, Rowville.
Dandy Roeville,
Rowville,
Mulgrave.
and then what's the one after that?
Oh no, fucking
Rowville.
idea.
Not I'm trying to think now. It's a bit of a pricey area.
What area?
Listerfield.
Listerfield.
Yeah, Listerfield's fucked.
Listerfield has some fucking mansions in there,
Mansions,
dude.
mate.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I look at houses here. I look in Tacoma, right? You can get a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage for $450,000.
Are you joking?
And it's not that far out. Like
It's
it
really
really
not that-
isn't.
No.
And it's
And
nice.
it's
You're in-
cozy, and
It's cozy. You're in the
cozy.
fucking. You got
It's
nature
cozy.
and shit.
Yeah.
It's cozy.
It's fantastic. Look at this thing. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, okay, you got one here for 1.2, but that thing's like mega mansion. That's like 8 bathrooms. You know?
8 bathrooms.
Yeah.
How many people are taking a shit at the same time, man? Seriously?
You'd be surprised.
They're running a diner in the front. No, that's it. 8 bathrooms. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Get the fuck
Talk
out
about
of here.
excessive. Like, come on.
But I'm saying like Cockatoo, Tacoma, all these kind of places, you know, Sassafras,
You get some nice houses.
really nice houses.
Yep.
Yeah, man. But up there, you won't find many so-called Greeks, Italians. You won't.
Nah,
You won't.
no chance.
That's the thing. That's what we, you know. So it's very rare. I went up there. Where was it? I went up to a restaurant up there, and they look at you like, yeah, you're not from around
Oh,
here.
the cuckoo, whatever
Yeah,
it's called?
Cuckoo's Nest, a German
yeah,
restaurant up
yeah,
there.
I remember that one, man. I still haven't eaten
yeah,
there.
the Cuckoo, yeah, the German
Yeah.
restaurant.
Have you been
They
there?
play the fucking
Yeah, yeah.
bagpipes and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
The
been there.
bagpipes.
No,
Yeah,
it's
he's
not-
got a
wait,
little
wait,
The
band.
accordion,
I
the
swear-
accordion.
The accordion, not the
I'll
band.
tell you what,
Bagpipes.
every member is like 80 plus of that band, like 80 years old plus.
Yeah. That's like the beer house out in the Docklands I went to last year for the bar house. Yeah, the Austrian beer house, whatever it is, the beer garden thing. It's like set up like a Austrian beer hall thing.
You boys keep talking. I'm gonna take a piss again.
Oh my god!
And
This
baby
is like the
bla-
6th piss in an hour.
and baby bladder is off again.
Baby bladder out.
Jesus Christ!
I'll be
About
back.
a minute.
Jesus
Bye.
Christ! Nah, man.
But segregation, it's unbelievable. Seriously, man, like, we're wogs. You know? You know? Like, we were over that term now. Like, if someone calls you a wog, you're like, yeah, cool, man. Like,
Yeah, no, look, man. It's not about that. It's just I'm talking about the divide, man. Because like, I don't know. It's weird. Maybe it's just my face, and everyone's like scared I don't know.
Drug lord, like
Yeah.
you look like a. You know,
That's it. And it all depends on
Yeah.
what I'm wearing. Depends on
look,
where I am.
we've both got
You know?
tats. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
right.
walk around. Like I've got visible tats, but I get funny looks. You
Do
know,
you?
in
Like,
places.
yeah. Be honest. Like, do you get funny looks?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
It's only
even,
half a sleeve.
Even down where I live, you know.
Yeah, all right, man. But that's different.
You know, I've grown up. Let's say I've grown up in the slummier side of the southeast, and I've gone into the nicer part of the southeast now.
Nah, man. I didn't think you'd get looked at just for half a sleeve.
Oh yeah.
It's not like you got Nazi insignia. or
No,
anything,
no,
man.
no,
It's just a
nothing
skull.
like that. It's
It's
just
a sugar skull thing.
Yeah, and a clock.
Yeah. Well, what's the big deal?
Yeah. No, you still get looks. You absolutely get looks.
Yeah,
but it
but
doesn't
just
bother me anymore.
I didn't think you'd get looks for that, man. I used to get looked at because, like, you know, when I used to shave my head and have like a mohawk or whatever,
Yeah.
or
Yeah, and you had the piercings and stuff
yeah,
like that.
the
You
piercings
get
of
looked
the
at.
beard. you
Straight
know,
away,
or-
they think, "Oh my god, like you know, this guy's gonna try and take my bag or something."
Yeah. But I didn't think that was a big deal. Like, look at all the hipsters, man. Like, they got sleeves coming out of their asses.
But that's why they're called hipsters.
Baby blood is back.
Yeah, nah, man.
Yeah, but
Nah.
Yeah.
Do you know, dude, I'm just going to say, like, the other VB bottles that's just sitting there, right?
Next to me, yeah.
For some fucking reason, the first image I get in my head when I think of VB now, like just the staunch green bottle, whatever, all I can picture is, do you remember that scene in Chopper when he goes and sits down with his old man, like he's just gotten out?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
His old man's got
Yes.
a VB. It's like,
Yes.
have a beer, son. So he
Yes.
hands him the That's all I can think of. His old man just like giggling like a maniac and him holding the stubby. That's it. I don't know why.
Speaking of which, can you pass me a VB?
Yeah, man. Easy. Oh, man. Fuck. Hey, I was actually thinking about the other day. When did Chopper Reed pass away?
I was actually looking at that now.
Yeah, I was thinking about the other day because there's I saw a bloke with like a handlebar
Yeah,
goatee, and I'm like, fuck, I haven't seen that since Chopper.
mate,
Another
he died in 2013.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Nah, man, you're lying.
No, mate. October.
How good was that movie?
Chopper,
Chopper
yeah,
the
great movie. Fucking great movie. They blurred the facts, but then again, Chopper blurred his own facts. So,
Yeah.
Eric
Yeah.
Banner.
He did his. He how do you say it? He worked on his own legend. If you know what I mean. Like, oh, I did this, I did that, but it wasn't proven that he did it.
Yeah,
a lot of that stuff.
Chopper always said that he never let the facts get in the way of a good yarn, like a good
Yeah.
story.
Mhm.
You know, and yeah, he blurred his own facts, so then the movie's going to blur its own facts. Like, fair enough, whatever. It's a great movie though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, think about like iconic Australian movies.
Chopper.
Chopper.
Like, yeah, even though that movie was about like a standover man that had like, you know, killings and shit in it.
Shady past.
I was just glad that it finally took the edge off like Crocodile Dundee
Yeah.
or fucking. Do you know what I
Shrimp
mean?
on the Barbie.
Yeah, finally, like something else was on the map for Australians.
Can I just make it clear we don't drink Fosters here?
Fosters?
Like, really? Like, Johnny's got 4 beers in front of him and they're all VB. Victoria Bitter.
I've literally never had a Foster's before.
No.
Ever.
No, when we went to the States, we saw Foster signs and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
they
Like,
had it everywhere, dude.
we don't drink Fosters.
Yeah,
Like,
Foster's. No.
do we even sell it anymore? We probably do, but I
It's like-
haven't seen it.
Carlton Draft and Vic Bitter. They're like
Yeah.
No, they sell it. They sell it, but I'm pretty sure it's a big export product now.
Yeah, absolutely.
The
They
UK.
love it. They love it
in
over
the
there.
UK or something.
Yeah.
Man, as an experiment, I'll go buy a can of Foster's just to have it.
Yeah.
I've not had. I don't think as an adult.
No.
I don't think.
Next
Our
podcast.
next segment.
Six Fosters.
Yeah,
We're
and we're
down.
gonna do a taste test on the Fosters. Done. All right. Yeah, because
I
can't-
seriously couldn't tell you the last time I actually
No.
had a Foster's.
I think I was about 16.
I was a kid.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember like
Foster's.
the old man.
I don't think I've tried one. I don't think I've had a Foster's.
I remember the old man used to drink. The only beers he would drink was like light beers. For some reason, I've got no because like old man's not a big drinker. Like he doesn't drink. Like generally, he doesn't drink. He looks at me. He's like, "How the fuck do you drink?" I'm sitting there like, "Just Scotch." You know, it's like how? I'm like, I don't know. It was how? You
I
know,
think Melbourne Bitter's a big one as well.
That's
We're in Melbourne.
That's pretty
No, in
staunch.
here generally?
Melbourne
My
Bitters.
mate's
Yeah.
dad drinks that. Like,
it's MB or VB.
Yeah.
One
Melbourne
of the two.
Bitters like harsh. Like,
It's
like
yeah, dude. I used to get given them for free at one of my old jobs, and I'm just like, nah, man, I can't stomach this. It tastes like shit. Yeah, but I remember the old man used to drink the the light ices, and they just
is
do.
that Tui's light ice?
No, it's just
No.
light ice. It's oh, maybe it is Tui's.
Yeah, Tui's light ice, right?
Is it?
I think so.
We're getting one of these.
Oh, the
Yeah, that's
Foster's
tough,
neon
Neon
man.
sign.
sign.
Dude, Tui's do light ice, yeah? It's theirs.
Yeah, it's Tui's.
Yeah. And I remember, like, I'd have, like, he'd offer me, like, some. I'd be like, nah, man. Like, I remember we went hunting once, and on the day, like, we were coming back, and we're just cleaning up, and we cooked something to eat. He's like, have a beer, son. I was like 16 or something. Like,
Here, son. Have
yeah,
your
it's
first
like, yeah,
beer.
he's like, he's taking his son hunting, you know, his uncle's here, whatever. Yeah, have a beer. I just looked at it. I go, what do you got? And it was like light ice. I'm like, yeah, nah. He's like, what do you mean? I go, nah, man. I gotta get sick drinking that shit. 16 years old. I'm knocking back light ice. Like, nah, keep your beer. No, that's it.
Mate, that's unbelievable. Yeah, we don't drink Fosters.
Nah, fuck Foster's.
Yeah.
Foster's.
But that's only because of urban legend.
Yeah,
I
like-
seriously have not tried it.
Because of Dundee. What's his name? Paul
Mick.
Hogan and
Yeah.
what's his name? Is that his name?
Mick Dundee, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Paul
put
Hogan,
it, and
yeah.
then when they did that ad, shrimp on the barbie, and he's holding a Foster's. That's not us.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you
we
remember?
don't do that. Like, it's
Do
not,
you, do you remember the Bart versus Australia episode?
yeah.
Yes.
And they've got like the Duracell, like what's his
What'll
name?
it be? Like,
And they're showing like
beer.
yeah, they've got the guy Phil Hartman's doing the voice. He's
Yeah.
like, Aussie culture was really like whatever. It's like, but apparently it didn't last. And it's got like that what's his name? Was it Jacko? Jacko,
yeah.
Yeah, Jacko. He had the Energizer ads with the massive,
Yeah.
or the Duracell ads. whatever
Duracell
hell
with
they
the
were.
bunnies and
Yeah, he had the massive
Yeah.
fucking thing on his back, and it was what else? They fucking they lampooned like a whole bunch of shit in that episode. But I remember that. But man, that's not us.
No, honestly, like it's
But to be fair, man, I have not drank Foster's because I honestly don't remember the last time I drank it. But I haven't drank it because of all its bad marketing. Because everyone says it tastes like shit. So I'm like, man, I've got $10 to last me for the rest of the week. I'm not going to spend it on beer I don't like.
I'll go get Carlton Colds. Get Coldies. That's our go-to footy beer. Like if
The,
we're at home,
the barbecue beer.
yeah, the barbecue beer. Like if we're sitting at home watching the footy and having a barbecue, it's Carlton Cold, or Carlton Draft, or a VB.
Yep.
So, but Foster's, get a job.
Fuck Foster's.
just because.
Just riding off,
just
riding off
because.
Foster's.
Yeah, just because. I don't know.
Wow.